The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The webinar will begin shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Wow. Let's have some fun. You know, I've been popping credits this morning since 4 o'clock. I get here at 4 o'clock every day, having fun with people. I got one client I got to argue with. I don't like arguing. You see, I don't have a magic wand. He's a VP of a bank. He knows everything. And then what he tried didn't work. And when I did it, it worked. I wonder if he really knew that I was a consultant for banks for 29 years. You need to know one thing. I'm the godfather of credit. Kind of a silly name they gave me on KNX radio. Been on there about 48 years. You know what's fun? This is live. I like having fun. I wish I could change the world. I wish I could get everybody to listen to me because God gave me a gift and it works. So there's no picture, there's no recording because I want you to put it here and because I said so. Bottom line is I like goodies. I really do. I like driving the Lamborghini, the $4 million Ferrari, the end zone, boom, boom. But they don't belong to me. But I got the keys. Is that okay? That I know how to play? You see, I'm online 6 days a week. Rags to riches, that was me. I didn't like being born in a taxi. I didn't like being treated like a piece of shit. When she stuck me in the garbage can, left 2 notes, one for me and one for the hospital, and yelled in the emergency ward, "Baby in the trash can." Then I got to be with Mrs. Hope. What a last name. She devil from hell. Used and abused me too. So what do we got to do? Well, you're going to pay attention. You're going to listen and learn some things today. And I'd like to repackage your life and change it to millionaire. At least million. Is that okay with you? But your journey can begin today with me if you listen and learn. Now you got to look behind that curtain. You see, every time I listened to grown-ups when I was a kid, money for a rainy day, put your ducks in a row, I always asked them to explain themselves, and they couldn't. So I just thought grown-ups were stupid when I was a kid. You know what? I got a new book coming out too. I've got 33 books that I've written in the last 15 years after coma. All I need is the right publisher to go, wow. This one's called Bite Your Tongue, Love Longer. You see, the problem with people, you can't take back what you say. Once you say it, there it goes. And if a man says that to a woman, she's a tape recorder and she's going to play it back. It's better to go yell at the sky, not at the person anyway. So maybe you get a copy of Bite My Tongue, Love Longer too. Now, the bottom line, I got a couple problems. One, I ended up rhyming all the time and I can't stop. It's frustrating. When I was a kid, they thought I was retarded. I write with both hands, 2 different things, and I talk at the same time. But I have total recall on those things and an IQ of 203. Let's talk about credit. How about safety credit? Sticky. You see, your credit's very simple. Most of it's all screwed up. I got to rebuild it, and I got to listen. I got to do this and this. I got to do the Macarena. Then I got to get you the rules and tools so you quit screwing it up. So safety credit, we put a stick in all your cards. You write down the limit. All right, you write down 25%, maintain always, never pass 29%. You create your line of defense. These cards represent 100,000 of credit. Each card's worth $50,000. So if you listen and learn, you can pay attention today too, because this crap's got to stop. I'm gonna crash. I don't understand stupid, but you're not stupid. Did you do something stupid? So let's understand today. Oh, you got a corporational goodie. You paid thousands of dollars for a damn piece of paper. You didn't learn diddly squat. Corporations are on the Secretary of State's website. When they see the corp, they see you. So when they sue it, they sue you. You're a duck and a sheep because you didn't learn to play like the banks and the grocery stores do. Now, me, I invented division process in 85, 86. You might want to learn about that today too. Because do you want to bring the pain home some more? Or you want to change your life? Simple. Now put all your ducks in a row. Well, since they couldn't explain it to me, I had to come up with a solution for them. I didn't like stupidity. So put your ducks in a row as a corp in 3 divisions, $1 million of credit, and you never bring the damn pain home. Is that okay? If I wake you up and shake you up too? See, I got a foolproof program. Then you can't even screw it up. Once I get you past go, you recognize some people? Those are clients too. Wow. Superman for Gold's Gym. Oh, the other one says, I'll be back. Oh, I love this one. College professor, Biola University, too. Oh, here's Glenn. He lived in his Pinto car for 3 years. I said, get your ass to the workshops. He says, what? I said, you heard me. Your son's living in his truck or his friend's house, and you're living in this? Are you kidding me? I had to repackage him. Why not? The $1 million company, brand new house, and on top of that, a company truck. You see, I can do this for everybody, even you. If you allow me to. Oh, Giovanni, $1.6 million. Oh, little Karen, Long Beach, California, but away. Oh, she's got her videos. Oh, good, 1.2 million in 9 months. Did you know people coming out of prison, homeless people need help too? Here's Free Ray Ricky Ross. Well, I got him gold and platinums and millions in credit that he can play with. He pushes up too, and his wife as well. People around him. We come from the same neighborhoods, by the way. But you know what? He don't like me right now. But oh well, what can I say? Thomas is great. Out of prison for 26 years, comes out and says, "Can you help me?" My personal coaching. Within 8 months, I got him his first brand new dump truck. Now he got a bunch of those, doing millions a year. Would you like to learn to play? But you're going to have to pay attention today, and your biggest problem is you. You see, you get one SSN. That's Social Security number, by the way. Did you know that Nixon took the gold standard out in 71? Before that, Roosevelt stole all the gold and confiscated it. The United States of America is mine, mine, mine. They called it Fort Knox. Did you know what happened? You got your SSN before Nixon took the gold standard out. You did it from 14 to 16. And then if you did that after Mama did it, Mommy had to do it within 2 hours. Because Nixon took the gold standard out in our government. We have to bond the people for $35 million apiece. So we can print more money to get more honey. That's how it works. And we, the people, that means they chase us on the SSN. Did you know the SSN created a 1040 tax return? The next thing we have to look at is SS4. We got to compare SS5, SS4. Both IRS. So here's the bank, Bank of America, Chase, U.S. Bank, Wells Fargo, whatever, grocery stores and cities, they have branch numbers. And every time they have a bad one and they want to close it down, they bankrupt the hell out of it and they get a tax credit. Well, you're sitting there going home and go, boo-hoo-hoo. What's wrong with you? Are these suckers turned up today? I don't understand. Why would anybody bring the pain home and have shitty credit on this planet? It's impossible to have shitty credit when you have my program, but simple. You see, there's line 4 and line 1 and line 2 and line. Look at it. Legal name of entity, corp, division, subsidiary, bank, grocery store, city. Oh, then it says individual person. Wow. You can allow me to put your name on line 1. That'll allow me to set up a Experian Treasury and Equifax under tax ID. By the way, that'll give you a second chance to try. You see, SSN equals 1040. SS4 is 1120, and a tax return, known as basically a tax ID. Did you know You brought the pain home and that sucks. And that's no fun for you and your family. Surely a second chance to try. As long as you're trying, we're not dying, correct? And if you're not trying, you must well be dead. But that's up to you too. So let's write down irs.gov. Let's write 1244. Let's learn to do a single filing and never pay almost tax again. Because we're allowed to. You see, the reality is the lack of knowledge is why people make stupid mistakes and do stupid things. So let's look at the United States of America Incorporated. They get 50 corporations. They call them states. States get corporations called cities. And then on top of that, they invented Chapter 9 bankruptcy. Just in case it is the fad, they get the bankrupt the debt and do it again and again and again. So it could use if you didn't have any intent to do fraud. So we, the people, corporation's a legal person, and we could basically stop bringing the pain home. Want to play some more? Because the reality is very simple. Here we go. I created a division process because I don't want to bring the pain home. And if I needed a second chance, I wanted a chance too. You're going to need 9 of these. Write down 9 divisions. Go ahead. Now let's understand what we're going to do. You're going to write down a division of me. Write it down. I told you to get a tab and a pen. Now, write down today's date too. So what do we look at? We're going to get that form one more time. This time we're going to dissect it. You see, everything I look at, I dissect everything. Line 1. If I take your name today, I can put your name on line 1. Wow. So I can set up your credit reports for you. So here's your problem. You keep jacking up the wrong damn credit. You jack it up, you get stuck, you can't get any more, you can't write out diddly squat. Using personal credit to start a business is okay. Using it to build a business is just plain stupid. You see, corporate credit, you get to write off the interest on the credit card. See, that's the versus SSN versus SS4. You want to learn to the Macarena too? See, the biggest problem is you. You keep bringing the damn pain home. Why would you do that to your family? Why would you do it for you? Corporation, division, subsidiary? You ready to play? Can you write some things down today? Get that tab and a pen again? See, division of me. When I was being used and abused as a kid, eating a fucking trash can, I didn't like it. I didn't like being abused. Okay? So all those people say I'm an abuser because they were abused, they're full of crap. You choose who the hell you're going to be. I get tired of stupid people. All right? Here's a Lamborghini. It's only $1 million. Here's the keys. Boom, boom. Now, if I buy the Lamborghini, the $1 million car, and it's $6,800 a month, and I guarantee it, I can't pay it, I got screwed up credit. Well, that'd be kind of stupid. If I buy it through that, if I buy it through the corporation, they sue the corp, they still sue me. What am I supposed to do, Ray? Simple. You buy the Lamborghini as a division of a corporation. Isn't that fun? And remember I showed you SSN versus SS4? I guaranteed it as a division of me. As long as I got no intent to do fraud, I'll disconnect, isolate, incorporate. You might want to write down the 3-step I invented for myself. So the bottom line is I play with my corp and all my pieces. Every one of your damn banks and grocery stores and cities, bankrupt locations, and you're sitting there going beep, 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 like a dummy. I don't understand, dummy. So I want you to pay attention. When you guarantee a lease, it's a division. The lease is written in, and you guarantee it's a division of me, not you, the person. That sucks. How about the properties? How about how we receive money? I don't understand, stupid. I see these tickety talks and Googles and YouTubes bull crap. Get the LLC, do this, do that. So I stop the crap. You're not taxable till you're profitable. I don't give a damn what type of corporation you pick. You see it on Secretary's website. Your name, the corp. This one idiot saying LLCs, that rich and famous people. He's so full of shit. It's ridiculous. I brought in $2.6 billion at 26 corporate structure, and I train millionaires and billionaires. So let's understand. You want to get some money? Well, let's see. Here's a gold card worth $1 million. Did you know under the Fair Lending Act, one card can have 99 sisters? Wow! We could actually build credit like I've done since I was 9.5. I like credit. Don't you like credit? About 53 million. You know, how many books that take in a briefcase? Isn't that fun? You see, why would anybody bring the pain home when they ain't ever had to? I don't understand. All right, nobody's stupid, but why do they keep doing stupid things? I don't understand, stupid. Do you? How you got the Lamborghini too? Guess what? Something goes wrong. What am I going to do? The 3-step. Disconnect, isolate, incorporate. I'm going to bankrupt the hell out and go get another one. I got another chance to try, but I got no intent to do fraud. But I got the chance to protect my family because it's the United States of America Incorporated. That's your legal rights. Did you know that? You have the right to be we the people. I like we the people. So no stress and maintain a 750. Is that okay? But in the beginning, I got to do the macarena and rebuild you. And it's a pain in the ass act to rebuild somebody when they know everything, but they don't know diddly squat. You as a me, going to guarantee the credit card. You're going to learn to guarantee the house and the franchise. And what's the ultimate goal? Never bring the pain home. I don't understand, stupid. Do you understand, stupid, yet? Corporate umbrella. Is that okay? Can you write down that little design right there? So let's remember, I want you, if you got a corporation, go on the Secretary of State's website, find the corp, find your name. If you use your home address, jump up and kick yourself in the ass, because that'd be stupid. Who would want everybody to know where you live? You? Isn't that silly and dumb too? 87% do it that way anyway. Did you know if you put your ducks in a row, that what I had to create for the grown-ups, and they sue the corp right now, they're going to sue you and you become a duck. Once you walk around going quack, quack, sheep, might as well. Unless you do the line of defense called division process. I created that in 85, 86. You might want to know they're kind of like privately filed anyway. So maybe today I get you to listen and learn to get the American dream. I kind of like it. Do you? So if you have no intent to do fraud, they sue the corp, you're not a duck. Because that would suck. But if you have a corporation today, how much cash credit you got? I bet you got diddly squat. I bet you don't know what the hell you're doing. Oh, I got supply credit, Ray. I got Staples. You're going to use a Staples card to run a business? I don't think so. So let's understand. If you got a corp, I'll get you a $100,000 card for the corporation. Then I'll get you 9 sisters. Is that okay? There's your first million. Now get out of my way while I rebuild you today. Is that okay? We can have fun. But again, that's up to you too. Cash credit, corporation write up, personal credit not. Simple. Let's write down credit, loan money. See, here's the problem. Every one of you, if you look at today, how old you are, look at your past, present, future. And that's the future, present, past, and future. And if you look at your past, that's a roller coaster of favor and bumpity bumps. If we take any credit above 10,000, usually it doesn't show up on personal credit reports. So we take a 100,000 card like Wells Fargo and suck it all out on one card. We can put it in the bank, reference it 3 times 5. Now it's $1.5 million line of credit. You get a franchise, you get an apartment complex in the corporation's division's names, you maintain it forever because the corps live forever, and now you got a legacy. All right, and then you don't need an income the rest of your life. Isn't that fun? That's what I did. I haven't had a paycheck for 30 years, but financial freedom. Now here we go. Here's a $100 million building across the street from South Coast Plaza Mall. Here's a $1 million Lamborghini. Here's a $5 million mansion that I obtained too. And the race book cost $1 million. All those things I obtained. Why haven't you? You see, I'm going to get you the first 100,000, but I got to rebuild you, and that's a pain in the ass because you know it all. You screwed it all up, most of you. Ah! Then we build it through the corporate divisions. How bad you want it? It's just one of the yachts in the backyard. So Ray Reynolds, that's me, the godfather of credit. Wow, one source. And I'll take on anybody neck to neck in any open forum of personal business credit knowledge. I'll kick their ass. When you got a total recall, how can they win? Because I don't remember what happened on page 3, and I know page 3 back and forth. You get to play. Oh, you like goodies again? I make millionaires all the time. Would you like to be next? Now, if you really screwed it all up, it's going to take 3 to 6 months. But again, you have to do what I ask you to do. Here's a $5 million mansion I obtained. Let me add you to my credit system. I'm the one who trained Ken Yarborough. He was security chief at TRW and Experian. TRW stood for The Reports From. All right, or Thomas Raymond Woolridge. They made bicycle parts. Then they became Experian. But then they moved out of the country because they got indicted in so many damn hackings. They're in Dublin, Ireland. Okay, here's how it works. If you want the American dream, I'll show you how to go get it. I'll do most of the work for you. I have to analyze your credit. because we got to take all the BS across and get it out of the way. I'm going to get you 750 if you do what I tell you to do in 90 working days. Got it? I'll even guarantee that too. The next thing, what I'm going to do on a Saturday, I have 10 classes on Saturday live with me. At 1:30 in the afternoon, I'm going to call case numbers. If you're in the rotation, I'm going to talk about your case, not your name, because I don't want to embarrass you in front of people. So what's your goal? We get to play. Now, please answer the question today. How many days are left in this year? How many working days are left in this year? Learning your numbers. My schedule, 6 days a week. I've been in person or online for 45 years helping people like you. The goal is this weekend, don't you miss this. My last and final boot camp, don't you miss this. They're 45 years, my last and final years of 6 days a week. Here we got Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, 9 o'clock to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We're going to tear apart the Millionaires Founders Kit that I wrote, full blueprint to get $1 million, and then the real estate system, homestead blockers, UCC ones. We're going to go to the financial series, buckets of money, tax balancing, and let's become the damn bank. Is that okay? Now today the office is selling this for $3,000. It's a good price, but here's, if you do it during this broadcast, it's $1,000, and I'll give you the 18 books and CDs for free if you zell. It's the last and final chance today, so you get to learn to play. Now, one of the reasons you want to go to boot camp, I want to think about something. I'd like you to look in the mirror today. I'd like you to stare at yourself, not putting on your makeup or picking your nose. Isn't it gross? From there, what do? What did you do yesterday, last week, to get into millionaire? Most people sit there going, because they're lazy. Now, let me ask some questions. All right, you got to quit doing what you do today because it's not getting you into millionaire. We got to change it all. Do you have the repo list for cars, boats, houses, apartments, duplexes? Do you have the probate list? Do you have the divorce list? Buy wholesale brokers and products and supply and vendor. That's a good idea. You ought to think about that list. Don't take a picture, write it down. Let's use some cash credit to the corp and the divisions. Checkbook money, same, and supply and vendor credit too, up to $1 million each per division. So if we did this correctly, and if you never look back and you push forward, you'll be looking back, you have a $10 million company. Next thing you got to think about is this. As long as I just got to keep telling the truth. The biggest problem in this world where you get in the millionaire dream and bring the pain home is you. You. Don't think, just do what I tell you to do, please. That's why you want to get to boot camp this weekend. Expos, franchises, and hedge funds too. You can figure a way how to make a lot of money. So show up, get into the workshop and the boot camp. Now here's what happens. Today, I'm going to give you the 18 bucks. I'm going to give you 10,000 of credit for the hell of it too. Why not? I pop it all the time anyway. Last chance to play with me if you sign up. It's $1,000. Simple. Hey, oh, this one didn't go what it needed to do. Okay. So from here, you could get into it for $1,000 stinking dollars, and I'll give you 10 times your money and my time too. But again, you got to Zelle. Take a picture. Click. Ray Reynolds recipient. Ray at raisecredit.com. Zelle. Now. If you don't, you miss the opportunity of a lifetime. But that's up to you, because I like goodies. You like goodies yet? I like all kinds of goodies. All right? You get to get goodies too if you want to play with me, because I like to play with you. Whoopity-bidoo. You got to have fun. You got to have fun because no one wants to be stressed out. That sucks. So now here's me. I kick the door jam at 10. I start kicking the basketball hoop, and they go, oh, damn, white man do jump. Only stupid people say we don't. I hold the record for the fastest and highest kick on the planet. Kick out the lights that night, too. See, no matter where you come from, you can reach your goals. All right? If a kid eating out of a friggin' trash can can get to billionaire structure, so the hell can you. But you got to see it, believe it, go get it. Your biggest problem is you. I don't hear no. I say thank you. I walk away, polite, and then I walk away and find a way. See, that's what no means to me. Now, stop the pain. You got to stop bringing the pain home. Lack of knowledge is the stupidity of man and woman. And people aren't stupid. They just do stupid things. I don't understand stupid. Now, hold your hand. All right, I'm the #1 consultant worldwide for the last 33 years. 1,000 steps to millionaire. Become the certified CFO. Oh, my legacy, I'm leaving 10 billion plus to the Ray Reynolds University.com. Now, I like to get you some credit. Whatever you invest in, I tend to give you more, up to 10 times your money back to you anyway, just for the fun of it, because I want to take away your excuses. I mean, come on. You've been ripped off by your friends, your family, at least 1 or 2 times, and then you spent thousands on crap that didn't work. I mean, I'd be gun shy too. So if you walk a little bit at a time, you can learn to play. And then you want to have some fun with me today. Draw the diagram. Here's a corp. Here's divisions. Now your banks use grocery stores in our cities. Banks, grocery stores, cities, they bankrupt locations called branch numbers. We can learn to play this division process. Oh, even Geico. So what would be the goal? #1, stop bringing the pain home. #2, be a CFO and reprogram your brain to millionaire status. Is that okay? As we play, I want to blueprint you. I started my blueprinting to me when I was 9.5. I call it see it, believe it, go get it. Could you write that down too? Because I want you to see it, believe it, go get it. So the bottom line is very simple. My thought of the week is, what does it take to get you off your assets? But the reality is to get past go. That's what you got to do, because I think you're stuck. And I think that sucks. So repackaging you. Draw the diagram in front of you. It's a corporation, divisions. Stop bringing the pain home, put your ducks in a row. Let me repackage you. It's not easy. It can be a pain in the ass. But you've tried it all your life, and you're pretty, what, 30, 40, 50, 60 years old? And hell, you didn't get there. Why? What the hell's wrong with you? All right. Now, I got a TV show coming up next year. That'll be fun. All right, as we play. Now, here's rich and famous people, too. And don't forget, what happens? I help homeless people as well. Did you know what most people do? Probably you. You sit around the kitchen table with your friends and family, too. And you know what you said? We're going to start a business today. And then they go, what the hell we going to do? And then you turned around, and what happened next? What if something goes wrong, honey? Oh, what happened? Oh, and it did. See, you jacked up your credit card, you got stuck, you couldn't get any more, and you can write out diddly squat. That's called stupid. Using it to start a business, I'll give you that. Building it to, no, that's not stupid. You're not stupid. What you did was stupid. Okay, then you screwed up your family and your credit. Well, that sucks. So today, what we're going to do it my way. All right, never bring the pain home. I like that. Can you write down today's date and project 90 working days so we can see it, believe it, go get it? Is that okay? Now, I wrote Winning the Game of Business 45 years ago. I sold the blueprint at the Bonaventure for 32 years, every Wednesday night. Oh, there's a real estate system, financial system too. Now, today it's $999 for the 18 books and CDs that I used to sell for $10,000. But today, if you spend $999, I give it to you for free. Is that okay? So starting a business, running a business, oh my goodness. You don't know if the people around you are going to knock you off the damn cliff, catch you, you're going to die. You got to understand, it's hard to do that too. Now me, I get up every day at 2:25. Ever since I was 2.5 years old. I got no choice. See, if I got up at 2:30, the abuser would come get me. So I got to my brain at 2.5 years old. I woke up at 2:25. I still do it to this day. I don't need an alarm. I get to my knees today. I said, thank you, Jesus, for another day. Then I go look in the mirror. See, I got to look in the mirror and do something for me. I got to put myself in check. I didn't get a mommy and a daddy. I got to live in hell, and that sucks. So I got to look at the self in the mirror and figure out what am I going to do. Today, why don't you do the same and stop clouding your direction with your friends and family? Let's see it, believe it, go get it. July 4, 2009, everything's going good. Up to billions of dollars in corporate structure. Yeah, dude. 3 yachts in the backyard, Bonaventure all the time, helping people 6 days a week. Wife says, honey, can we take one of the yachts out? Why not? With a group of people to watch the fireworks? Okay. There I am the next day. I'm dead. Well, that sucks. It ruined my whole day. I died at 5:41. I'm somewhere else, but I can hear what's going on in the room. My tax attorney tricks my wife to sign on POA. Steals everything I got. Sucks. Well, I'm dead. He's stealing my life. From there, guess what? The nurse asked my wife if I was a donor. They're going to take out my heart and take it away. Luckily, they looked at my driver's license and had that little pink dot. They would have taken it without asking. See, God gave me a choice. Jesus said one thing: stay in peace or go back, my son. I said, go back. She's crying. She needs to be me. I need to take care of her. Now I've been basically had to move 24 times. All right, since I was 11 and a half years old. Didn't matter if it's Watts, Torrance, Hawthorne, Long Beach, all the great areas in the world. I've been shot twice. I've been knifed 6 times, and I'm still trying to help you. Isn't that fun? In other words, I have no damn excuses. Neither did you. You just met me. Now, I got a book coming out this year, too, another one called Jesus is Not a Drive-Thru. See, being a Christian's a way of life, not a moment in time. So as we play, let's get you past go. Let's show you some Lamborghinis. Let's show you some Duffys and a mansion. All right, and white men do jump and stupid people say we don't. More Lamborghinis, race boats in the backyard. All right, and helicopters, U-Docks, yachts, and Ferraris. Is that okay? If I show you things I obtained, it's called Ray's Rules. You want to play? But you got to write down, see it, believe it, go get it. There's my blueprint. I started at 9.5 years old. We get to play. But again, it's up to you today to pay attention to. Now, credit repair, what a fraud. I got a magic wand. I'm full of shit. I'm a credit repair company. Well, that's what they are. I mean, all they're going to write is stupid letters. And it's against the law for them to take money up front. You can see that on the Federal Trade Commission's website today. So why don't you write down Section 611? You'll learn some things you can do for yourself. And remember, like I said, they bring your score down. You see, you got to realize one thing. You can't rip off your creditor. If you have an open collection account, man up, woman up, take care of your responsibility. You see, there's only 3 things to do to get a 750 score. Negotiate open collection account. All cards but 2, 29%, 29%, then a rapid refresh I invented 39 years ago. Now you got a 750. You can sit there all day, go, or you can turn around and be a CFO for the corporate divisions, or both. That's called the KISS method. Keep it simple, stupid. We're not stupid. But again, here's your first 25 steps today. Now we get our Credit Karma because it's free. And then from there, we basically organize and analyze you. And I show you exactly what needs to be done within 90 working days. There's some couple things I need you to do while I do most of the work for you too. And don't forget at 1 o'clock, 1:30 on Saturdays, I call case numbers so you can learn and listen too. What a concept for you. Now, here's the problem with most people. All right, they're so busy falling like ducks and sheep. I challenge everything. And when someone talks, I used to correct them all because the way they said it or what they did was full of you know what. Here's the application for Social Security card. The one you did before Nixon took the gold standard out, or if mommy did it for you, that was after Nixon took the gold standard out. Got it? Line 1 says full name of birth, other names you use, and other names you basically want to be. All right, full name of birth. Isn't that fun? What name you want on the card? SSN equals 1040. And that's the goal. So today, if you look at your card in your personal wallet today, which you've never read front and back anyway, it'll say do not laminate, don't carry with you. And it always says don't use for ID purposes. And you did that too. And it says property of Social Administration, not you. So as we look at this today, it's pretty simple to do. Let's play. SSN equals 1040. Understand that? Now that's the tax return, and when you got your first paycheck years ago on your first job, a long time ago for some of you, you thought the company you worked for ripped you off. But someone says the IRS gets their cut, you get the leftover. That's why Mike says ducks and sheep. See, your problem is you didn't realize a corporation's a legal person, and we, the people working in conjunction, does what's called a single filing. Under the IRS code 1244, wow, we don't have to pay tax anymore. Would that be okay with you? We get to play. I like to play. So understand 1 SSN and 1 SSS4. This is stupid. We got no choice. In this credit, we can't write out diddly squat. We drop the score, can't get any more. And the corporation, they can sue the corp. They see it in Secretary's website, and they sue you. You're a duck and a sheep. Did I make it pretty simple for you now? So if you don't have divisions under the corporation that I invented in the first place, good luck. Because when they sue you, that screw ya, and you bring the pain home. That kind of sucks. What do you think? So if we played the game and we played to win, what do we get to do again and again? We get to become a certified CFO. So today I got to rebuild you into the SSM. What a pain in the ass that. That way you can be a CFO for the corp and the divisions. SS4, what do you get to do? Simple. I'd like you to be a double CFO. Is that okay? All right. At the same time, putting your ducks in a row, choose wisely under the same corporate umbrella. One duck goes bad, we get rid of the piece, we keep the other pieces. Wow. Wouldn't it be better? You see, I don't like the way people do things. I invented my own process, just like when I invented car fight and other things too, that you use at your house today, that I own the patents anyway. You could play. Oh, there's that form again. You see the corner there? SS5, that's IRS. Let's compare it to the SS4. Line 1 says legal name of entity or individual person. There's the banks, grocery stores, and the cities, how they play. And you can let me put your name on that line today if you want to set up separate credit reports you want to write off. Now it says right there, we dissect the form. It says banking and credit purposes. So the only form on planet Earth, the United States of America Incorporated, that allows one per entity is SS4. Can you turn these up today too, please? We get to learn to play. Your corporation should do 4 things. That's it. Buffer tax, no taxes due to your profitable. Corporate credit, we get to write it all off because it's on the SS4, and we get a cart fleet price, and we get the free buffet. That's all it's going to do. Then we're going to set up the 7 reasons why the division in the beginning. Line of defense, screw up one, get another one, another one, another one. You don't get another one of you. That's kind of silly and dumb. They're cheap, multiple functions, vital surprise. Multiple credit reports. Real estate flippity-dippity-do, can we separate liability? So why don't we write down all right, line of defense? You see, you never created your defensive circle. What's wrong with you? You're a grown-up. You're highly intelligent. Why the hell would you bring the pain home? I think that's just stupid. See, debt follows SSN and SS4. So let's pick SS4 because we get credit reports and we get to write it all off. Is that okay? Now, I'll guarantee what I say, as long as you're part of the program and you pay attention, go to class, and not fall on your, you know what? Oh, goody. Violation, no jack up cards don't apply during the program. If you do, I'll charge you a fee or I'll close your case. Simple. You got a debt, negotiate the damn thing. You got an IRS problem, 656, 433 A and B. See, I believe there's a solution for everything. Past, present, and future. Past can't chase future. Got it now? Are you listening, learning today? So we get to play step 3. So what do we get to do next? Simple. We get the 750 score. Is that okay? So let's understand. I'm going to analyze your credit right away. I'm going to add history. I'm going to rebuild it. I'm going to tear it apart, do a rapid rescore. You're going to go to class, not following your why. We're going to focus on a 750 score. Guaranteed if you do what I tell you to do. Normally, we're going to charge you $999 and give you a $1,000 card back. Is that okay? That way you can reimburse yourself and have positive credit. Then on top of that, during this program now, all right, I'm going to discount it to $499. Only during this broadcast for you. Then the cards becomes $500. And I'm your coach, all right, for 90 days. Is that okay? Here's your Zell. Now. You want to get it for half price, it's now. If not, just call the office and pay full price. It's up to you. Now, if you give me referrals, I'll build you more credit. That's right. Or I'll sell you back 10%. But your referral has to say your name when they sign up. If not, they blew it for you. If you want to guarantee your referral, just email me the name and phone number. I'll call them personally too. Got it? That way you get credit for that. And if they did that and you sign up today, because every one of you should call 10 people right away, and let me do that too, you get the 18 books and CDs for free. Now, I need you to call a phone number, 888-567-8688. You see, you got to get off the national mailing list. The robocall and junk mail, you did it to yourself. Congratulations. You see, you're a voter, so am I. They sell that list 412 times a year. You got a cable bill? Oh, goody. That's simple. You see, you got a corporation, use your home address too? See, I want you to opt out for 5 years. Is that okay? Now, I want you to turn around today, and I want you to basically do a couple things to start planning the problem. Your problem is you didn't plan the problem. You got your assets kicked. One of your friends and family ripped you off. You spent thousands of crap, didn't work. Is that the truth? You see, here's the safety credit once again, sticky. Limit 25% maintain, never past 29%. You set up your line of defense. And what do you get to do? All dashboards, the way I designed it for Yarborough years ago too, 0 to 29 is green, 30 is yellow, 50 is red. So that sticky will give you the discipline you've been lacking all along too. And then you're going to say, Ray, I got an emergency. Then I'm going to say, knock it off. That's right. This crap, all the other cards but 2, you keep at 25, 29%. You got an emergency, these cards never affect your credit. All right, as long as you maintain the payment. You can max it out $1 million freaking dollars. So knowing the rules and the tools, you don't have to ever go below a 750 score ever again. But again, today, what do we get to do when you have a loss of job or emergency? Simple. Everybody loses time, runs out of time, runs out of money, and then they jack it up, feel sorry for themselves, and tell everybody, well. I think that's silly and dumb, but that's just my opinion too. So today, the average person wastes $50 every other day. You need $5,000 now. Ask your bank, your friends, your family. Here's a card for $5,000. Max it out, it's $50 a month. So the average person, if they had a safety credit card, can make sure they don't bring the pain home in the first place. Because their lack of planning, they get their assets kicked. They said the average person wastes 140 a week. If that's true, all right, that's $600 a month. So if I take $50,000 off of a corporate card, that I get to write off everything about the card, the payment is $612.26. So what the average person wastes and pisses away a given month, you can go buy 2 pizzas during a pandemic. I don't understand stupid. Why would anybody do anything stupid? I don't get it. Oh, white men do jump. Only stupid people say we don't. Then Nixon took the gold standard out. What happened next with that too? Pretty simple. So here you go. Race rules again. 2 cards, 100,000, 71,000 of safety. Use personal credit to start a business, not to run it. From there, we use the corporate credit to run the business. That way, if something screws up, it'll be a division, not the corporate, not you and your family. Is that okay if you get your cake and eat it too? Step number 7, raise rules. I like that. But again, all right, become a certified CFO and never bring the pain home. You see, there's a solution if you listen and learn. There I am dead. Wish I could have said it and go, boo, but I couldn't. So now when I know I look like I'm dead, once you Google the address and find out I'm telling you the truth. From there, I died. The last time, the one before that, I was crippled for life. All right, Jesus has told me twice. One, get up. The other one, basically, it came from a coma to help you. Stay in peace or go back. I mean, what can I say? I'm basically, truly, all right, his example for every one of you. The devil's trying to knock us down and hold us back. But God's delays aren't God's denials. Isn't that fun? So let's look at chapter 18. Can you focus today? Let me circle it for you. Chapter 18. A corporation's a legal person. It may sue or be sued. I heard that I was 7.5. Being used and abused by Mrs. Hope at the house when they had a poker again. I wrote it down. They told me it was weird, probably true. From there, I rode my bicycle down to the Torrance Police Department the next day. All right. And I said, ma'am, what does this mean? She walked away. She came back a couple of minutes. She was rude. Here's a microphone. Here's a bag. I read the bag. She was a bee. You know what? The lack of knowledge, it makes people do stupid things. It makes people do stupid things. It really does. So when I started helping Hand Industries, I sent away my money order, Secretary of State of California. It came back. I got 100,000 in the mail. I got named in the movie Dave too. Is that okay? Divisions under the corporation are entitled to credit too. I build credit for my cat. Oh, 8 Magazine interviewed me at the Bonaventure. I said use plastic to finance your business, corporate plastic. From there, I like you to have 9 divisions of you. Is that okay? So if we do the corporate umbrella thing, and if you allow me to get you the tax ID, I build a Experian, Transit, and Equifax. I get you cash credit to the corporation. You write it all off, line you up for some checkbook money, teach you how to play that game too. So the ultimate goal today, if you say you want $1 million, it's 9 divisions. You say you want $5 million, it'll be 41. There you go. Simple to do. But again, it's always up to you as you play. Now I want to make you basically a money-making machine. Is that okay? So if today we take one American Express card gold, 100,000 to 1,000,000, and then we ask for 9 sisters. Now there's 1,000,000 to 10,000,000. Every division can have a piece of property, the way I wrote it and invented it and designed it too. And everyone can have basically a piece of property or a franchise. One screws up, you go get another one too. Your banks and grocery stores and cities do this every day. You can learn to play if you pay attention to me. I like to play. You want to play with me too? I invented division process 85, 86. So we could play, and if I get you cash credit, why don't you loan it out? You see on my book on page 6, 45 years ago, I put cash flow free up your time. You can enhance your paycheck or replace it. Your choice. I like goodies. You like goodies yet? How many goodies would you like? Again, check out your corporation. Find your name. Hopefully scares the hell out of you. Because when they sue it, they sue you. But again, division process. Put your ducks in a row. They sue the corp. They sue you. You became a duck? Well, that sucks. How about divisions, the line of defense? I think that makes more sense. What do you think today? But again, a division, the office sells them for $1,000 each. I usually discount to $499 because I do a lot of work to set it up. Tax ID, 2,000 of history, and the reports are ready for you. But again, oh, that's a write-off. So again, today, if you want 9 divisions or 1, there's your price for 1, 2, 4. From there, if you want 9, I give you 9 for $9.99, 18 for $16.99. There you go. It's a sale right there. But it's only good pricing while on your webinar with me. Now the goal should be $1 million of cash credit. Then we should have $5 million of checkbook money up to that. Is that okay? And then we want 100,000 to 1 million, literally, of Dun & Bradstreet OPM money. Is that okay? I want you to learn how to play. So now understand there's only 10 great credit cards, only 10 that I believe, as an affiliate to 119 creditors. If I get you the Green Spark Unlimited times 9, that could be up to $1 million. The B of A times 9, up to $1 million. All right, the Wells Fargo times 9, up to $1 million. The Inc. card 9, it's like the corp having 9 babies. The gold card, the same thing. That could be up to $5 million of credit. And then about the other 5 cards, and we haven't even talked about checkbook money yet, because online you'll see that they call it unsecured line of credit, up to $150 as long as you're a 2-year corporation. It's simple. You can find it everywhere you go if you know how to qualify, and line it up too, up to $5.4 million. But you need a corp in at least 3 divisions. Is that okay? You don't have a 2-year corp? Call the office, $9.99. If you did it through me, I give them away at $299. It's a giveaway. See, I just want to change the world. That's what you really want to do, but it's up to you. That'd have to be Zell now. Now I got specialty classes during the 10 classes I do on Saturday Live. You see, I want this stuff stopped. This is stupid. Nobody on this United States of America, if they use my program, would ever have bad credit again. Nobody. That was the solution for me, and now it's for you. These cards do not affect your credit up and down, as long as you maintain the payment. Simple to do. So every cash credit card asks for a certified CFO. So if you need a problem placing an order because you want to use a credit card or something else, you let me know. There's my email. Just email me your name and your phone number. I'll have Scott or somebody call you right away. From there, if we use personal credit to start a business, okay. Use it to build a business, stupid. Corporate credit, borrow money is not taxable. Something goes wrong, it's a division, not the corporation and not the family. We have to learn to have a cake and eat it too. Basically, that's Ray's rules. We get to learn to play. Is that okay with you? If I gave you a check today for $1 million, what would you do with it? Hypothetically, you put it in your personal account. I'd call that stupid. You only get to keep $375. Put it to the corporation, absorb it all, pay all the bills first, pay tax on the leftover, no tax. Isn't that the way it works? So if we look at the United States of America Incorporated, they bankrupt 11 cities. But they have 50 corps for states. States have cities, and then they create Chapter 9 bankruptcy for Federal Protection Act. So we could do the same thing as long as we have no intent to do fraud. So why would you bring the pain up in the first place? Step number 9. See, today I'd like you to Google bankruptcy. Who's going to be the duck the next time blank hits the fan in your life? Your SSN or SS4? You got a choice today. So let's understand, if I let you add to my credit system, I can build you up to $1 million of credit. But you got to go to class, not fall anyone, and learn to play. Here's a package as a starter package to millionaire. We rebuild the credit, rapid score. Articles also stack, say if you don't have them, set up level 1 every Wednesday, Saturday, 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Very simple. It's $999. And today, I'm giving away 10 times your investment, $10,000 of cash credit. Is that okay? And I'm going to analyze you. All right. I'm going to make sure we basically add history right away. And then we start popping credit as soon as we can. Simple to do. I like that. Becoming a certified CFO. Now that's only, and I'm getting level 1 for 90 days. That's only that credit and that limit when you do it during the webinar with me. Simple to do. So here's your Zelle, bank transfer, deposit, or wire. Run to the bank. Whatever you got to do. But it's up to you. Run your race. Beat your doubt. Get out of my way or I rebuild you, please. So understand, getting past go, getting goodies, God's gift, mansions in the harbor, race boats, yachts, helicopters, U-Docks, and Lamborghinis and buildings too. Now, I would like you to change your driver's license to P.O. Box mailing address, but it's up to you. You see the car you drive today? Let's look at that too. You let them sweat you for what, 5 hours being a sheep and a duck? That kind of sucks. You lost 5,000 plus and 9 inquiries? I'm sorry, the way you bought a car is wrong. It should have been fleet price tax ID division. It doesn't show up on personal reports. And on top of that, we need gap insurance. It's a corporate write-off. Lose a house or a car, the creditor gives it to the IRS as a 1099-C. Now you got triple problems. So the red showing of a car should be a division. If there's a bumpity bump, if not, they're going to sue you, take everything you got. My way, they get diddly squat. I like diddly squat. You like diddly squat yet? So you got a choice today to learn to play. Lamborghini division. Properties you obtain, you want to rent them out. Should be a division for each one because you don't know what's going to slip and fall and sue and screw you up. Paycheck offset by your house payment. Amazon didn't pay tax on the first 10 billion and now to double trillion. Why the hell will they pay tax? They're playing the rules. There's no loophole. They're doing what they're allowed to do. He used a line of credit to buy Twitter in 24 hours. All right, he's twiddly dee and sometimes twiddly dumb, but he does has a spaceship too. But the bold goal is very simple today. Guess what we get to do? We get to join the club and win the battle if you want to play. So today, Carl here uses lines of credit to offset his billions of dollars he brings in. Walt Disney didn't want to pay tax on $1 billion, so they wrote an IOU onto themselves. Borrow money is not taxable. Run your race, run your life through a corporation in conjunction. All right, step 19. Ultimate goal, 6 more to go. Pay tax, buy a Lamborghini. Your paycheck's taxable income. After you get the leftover, you're paying the car payment, gas, registration, insurance. Why don't you yell no? That way you start driving a company car like I do. Once you go to IRS today, irs.gov, get the SS4 form. Look at it. It'll say banking and credit purposes. It'll tell you the truth. It's public record. You never had to be a duck or a sheep. You chose to follow that way. I think it kind of sucks. Here's mama. She had to deliver the baby. Within 2 hours, I sent and gave her an SSN form. Ever since Nixon took the gold standard out. Everything I do is rules and tools. You buy a house, escrow, close, homestead, trust. What happens if you have a house not in a trust? When they sue you, they kind of screw you and take it all away. And when you die, you get stuck in a probate. Your family got diddly squat. It's like stupid people having a living will. We'll talk about stupid. It has to be a trust. But again, what can I say? You see, if you fix up a property today, you hire the contractor. They hire the subcontractor that stands at Home Depot. And what happens next? They slip, fall, cut corners, they sue you, and they take everything you got too. My way, they get diddly squat. Is that okay? I like diddly squat. Why not? Why don't you look up an irrevocable trust today, but do what you want. That's up to you. So the ultimate goal is pretty simple. There's step 19. So, Ray, I don't want to pay tax. I get silly people that say that all the time. I tell them flat out, knock off the crap. You cannot play peekaboo with the IRS making a mess. Wesley Snipes tried to. He went to prison for 3 years and fined $5 million. If you tried that, go to irs.gov, get the form called 656, 433A and B, put your butt back in the system. Step number 20. So understand being an OPM. Why don't you learn to get 70% discount? Open accounts up to 90 days. So the bottom line is, guess what happens next? If you get that 200,000 from an escrow, once you leverage it up to 15 million. Borrow money is not taxable. Set up your line of defense. By the way, that's step 21 called blackjack. As we play today, you need to learn to be a certified CFO. So what happens, what you're going to do? Pretty simple. There's a Ray Reynolds University, 22,000 square foot building, 2009, One Technology Drive. 2 stories, and I was in 3 other states and this doing up to $1 million a day. I got to die, get to have my life stolen from me. I got to repackage myself too. What am I going to do? I took out my blueprints. See it, believe it, go get it. I took out my closet divisions. I always maintain 5 of those. And I make sure I have my credit ready to go into the millions of dollars too. Backup for a backup, but it's up to you. 1,000 steps to millionaire. Learn to be the certified CFO. There's the schedule. 6 days a week. Ultimate goal. Don't you miss this workshop, this boot camp. I wish I could tell the whole world how much they need this boot camp. From learning about financial series, become the bank, buckets of money, the real estate, the millionaire founders kit, step by step, every step of the way. I'm going to spend 3 days. My last and final one, I got to make it count more than any of them. So if you missed it, I'm sorry. There's not going to be another one. This is my last and final year after 45 years. All right, my wife calls this my hobby. I haven't had a paycheck for 30 years. It's time to go play with the family in Ireland too. So it's $1,000 today for you. You get the books and CDs. Top of that, just to motivate you, understand. I want you to learn about repo list. I want you to look behind that curtain. Divorce lists. All right, wholesale products, the credit you can finance that American dream. And the biggest problem we have still is you. All right, don't think, just do. So again, maybe you're going to franchise, maybe Expo, here, hedge funds. So why you want to get to the boot camp? You want to learn to get the foundation to get to pass go. Again, today, 18 books and CDs, 10,000 of credit, life-changing. It is a Zelle of $1,000. It's a giveaway. But if you don't do it today, I'm sorry. You blew it, and there's not going to be another one. All right, very simple. So what's a corporation? Legal person. What's a division? Legal person. All right, what do we get to do? Tax ID builds a spear in Trans-Union Equifax. So 9 usually is $1 million. 41 up to basically what? 5 million. So as we build this here, this history, 2000 history and tax IDs and credit reports, I normally charge $500. Office charges $1,000. Today you can get 1, 2, and 4. If you want, you can get 9 for $9.99 or 18 for $16.99. What are you willing to lose? Family? No. Never had one until I got a wife and kids. Corporation? No. They sue that. They sue you. You're listed on the Secretary of State's website. Division? If we play chess today, we both lose pieces on both sides. My way, we both get checkmate, step 23. So I like reaching the dream. Think to be the impossible. All right, I make millionaires all the time through corporations, corporate structure, learning to be a certified CFO. If you want to be next, just let me know. See, if I add you to the credit system, I can rebuild you, but I'm going to analyze you because I want to show you how to get the American dream. And then I want to call your case number on a Saturday at 1:30 in the afternoon. I want you to play. Now, never ever have joint credit, it's just in the way. Buy a house, escrow, close, homestead, trust. Corporation, I don't know why people spend thousands for a piece of paper and don't learn diddly squat. All right, attorneys rip them off and interpret, CPAs and all this crap. They don't learn nothing. They want to keep them stupid just to drain their cash flow. But again, that divisions, you're going to be a duck. Real estate, franchise, current business, line of defense, setup, raise rules. Credit to finance the American dream. The ultimate goal, step 24. Ultimate goal for you is very simple, 750. All you got to do is let me analyze you, credit history, and then rebuild it. Rapid refresh. Normally $1,000, give you 1,000 card back. Discounted to $499 today during the broadcast with me. Card becomes $500. From there, the starter package, corporation added if you need it. Don't have it already, set in level 1. Every Wednesday and Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time too. $9.99, you get 10,000 of credit today. And I'm going to analyze you within 24 hours. We're going to make sure I add history. Start popping as soon as possible. You become a certified CFO. Bottom line, you get 90 days of level 1 with me. Your goal is that discount and that limit of that credit is only good during the broadcast with me. Use Zelle, bank transfer, deposit, or wire. You see that corporation right there with divisions will make sure you never bring the pain home again. You ought to go tell all your friends and family today, like right away. Stop bringing the pain home. Become a certified CFO and reprogram your brain to millionaire status. Look behind the curtain. Stay safe, stay strong. Do your best. Jesus does the rest. Amen to that too. At the end of the day, all right, you got a choice today. You need to call 800-510-3338. Do it right away. Price is changing. From there, all I want to do is change the world. And that's the ultimate goal. We do our best. God does the rest. Amen to that too. And never forget, at the end of the day, God loves us all.